Okay, can you do a pro and con video of the school? Can I? Of course I can. Y'all know I got you. So let's really get into the pros and the cons of going to KSU.
Yeah.
Y'all see what I'm repping today? Anyway, what's poppin' YouTube? It is your girl Kyla, and I'm back again with another freaking video. Y'all seen that title. Y'all already know what I'm finna get into. Y'all have been wanting me to put out a video of me giving y'all the pros and the cons of going to KSU, so here it is. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything in this video. I'm just letting y'all know that right now. Y'all know I don't do that, so yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. Y'all know I'm a notes girly, and y'all know I already put a list of stuff to talk about in my notes, because if y'all have seen any of my other Kennesaw State videos, y'all already know I'm gonna go through them all. I love my school, period, alumni status, but there were some things that I was just like, y'all, what? Huh? But we cannot start off on a negative note, so first we're gonna start out with the pros. So y'all, my first thing is that your girl went there. Like, if I went there, then it's automatically a good school. I'm just saying. But let me be real with y'all. I'm gonna start out with a little bit of facts for y'all. So Kennesaw is actually ranked the 5th best public university in Georgia. And they had 2 different campuses, the Kennesaw campus, which is the main campus, and the Marietta campus, which is kind of like our more tech and engineering campus. Kennesaw has over 190 plus degrees and programs to choose from, both online and in person. Top 3 majors at Kennesaw State right now. Nursing is at number 1, number 2 is psychology, and number 3 is biology. And if y'all don't know, your girl graduated with a bachelor's in biology. Yeah, I'm alumni. And your girl is not only alumni status, but she's alumni status in STEM. Like, please don't play with me ever. Top 3 majors, STEM. So if you want to go down any of those 3 routes, hey, Kennesaw State, we top 3. And the last little fact I'm going to drop on y'all is that Kennesaw is actually the 3rd largest public university in Georgia. That's a lot, y'all. That's big. That's pretty big. Okay, y'all, but I'm done dropping facts on y'all. Let me get into the real spill. I'm going to get into the overall culture of KSU. So if you want to go to a diverse school in Georgia that's close to the city and has your degree program, I highly recommend. KSU is a very diverse school. We're not considered a HBCU, but low-key, I feel like we should. We're the most HBCU PWI I've ever seen. KSU isn't necessarily historically black, but we definitely are a black college. Like, let's not get that twisted. There's so much diversity, so much to get involved in. Student engagement is so high. Like, it's just so many things that you can get involved in on and off campus. I've met so many different people going to KSU, and I honestly feel like it is such a blessing that I've had the opportunity to go to that school instead of where I came from. If y'all are real OGs on my channel, y'all know that I didn't go to KSU all 4 years. I actually transferred from Augusta University to Kennesaw State my junior year, and it was literally like night and day, y'all. I have a video explaining why I transferred from AU to KSU. Basically, to put it in a nutshell, I didn't like the experiences there. The school sizes were much different. AU didn't even have a football team, so it was just like, I can't say that I vouch for going to a smaller school. Since I've gone to such a bigger school, it's definitely changed my mindset. AU it was so small. It was like on the South Carolina side of Georgia, so it was all the way up there. It wasn't for me. Honestly, to be honest with y'all, I didn't make a lot of friends out there. I had maybe like 2 or 3 people that I would hang out with, but that completely changed when I came to KSU. My overall experience was just so much better, and it's so much to do out there, y'all. And that kind of brings me into my next point, is location. So Kennesaw State, as you guys know, is located in Kennesaw, Georgia, in Cobb County. Cobb County is like one of the neighboring counties to Fulton County, which is the home of Atlanta. Pretty much, I'm saying all that to say is you're not far from the city, so you always can have something to do. I'm not a homebody. I say that in all these videos when I'm sitting down talking about KSU, but I'm literally not a homebody. So I like being at a college where there's always something that I could be doing. I will always go to the city, go to eat, just find things to do. So it was never like boring. But if you prefer small town, you know, countryside, then disregard what I just said. I'll honestly say that my college experience has drastically been impacted by Kennesaw State and the level of engagement that they have on campus. Like, it's truly amazing. Another pro that I would say, and I'm not even saying this to be funny, y'all, but it's the food. Kennesaw has one of the best dining halls in the United States. And this isn't just me talking. This is literally like stats. I'm gonna pull them. I'm gonna put them right here because I'm not playing. Kennesaw State is home to the Commons, which is a big 2-story dining hall that we have on campus. You can get literally any type of food. Mexican, American, fried chicken, get pizza, salad if you want. Like, if you don't have a meal plan but you still want to eat there, that's what I did because I was living off campus. you can do that and you can put it on your financial aid. Or if you live on campus, you can just lump it in. I'm pretty sure they require you to have a meal plan when you live on campus anyway, and it's literally based on swipes. So if you went in there in the morning, you literally don't have to leave until they close. You can eat like multiple times throughout the day. You can go in there, do work, study. I mean, I wouldn't recommend studying because it's loud and there's hella people in there, but you could stay in there all day if you wanted to and they can't say anything. It's just one swipe and you're good. And on top of the dining hall, y'all, they have 2 Starbucks, a Jamba Juice, Panda, Moe's, a sushi place, Chick-fil-A. I think I'm missing one. Let me see. Oh yeah, a Cinnabon and a McAllister's, all on campus. You'll never be hungry. You'll literally never be hungry. Another pro that I'm gonna get into is homecoming. I know this may not seem like a pro, but I've gone to 3 KSU homecomings now, 1 as an alumni. Every time, a time is had. We had Nardo and Lil Tyler this year, and last year we had Cash Doll, Rob 49, and Duke Deuce. Yeah, we've had some pretty, you know, okay, it's not bad. Definitely homecoming has been fun. I even have a whole vlog of when we went to homecoming. You know, it's literally the name. It's everyone coming together, everyone just having a good time and vibing. Homecoming is just always a vibe. You can come back as an alumni every year. Not that I'm gonna come every year, but it's just nice to be able to know that you're still a part of the KSU family. Like, I know that sounds cliche, but like, I'm gonna always be a part of the KSU family. Like, I literally rep this. Like, I rep this ish, you know. But I feel like once you get that degree with your name on it, it's like, you know, you better rep this set. Like, come on now. Okay, y'all, but I feel like I've gotten into enough pros, so let's get into the cons, okay? So honestly, y'all, my experience going to KSU has not been negative whatsoever. It really has been a great experience. But what I can say that Kennesaw could work on, and I literally only have 2 cons, y'all, and they kind of go together, but it's housing and expenses. Y'all, it is pretty expensive living up in Kennesaw, strictly because it's so close to the city. Kennesaw is maybe like 25-30 minutes from downtown. The city be expensive. Living close to the city kind of just makes the cost of living just a little bit higher, which is fine because, you know, you have a lot of nice things around you, but it's also, it makes it more expensive for us as college students. So it's like, I'm not gonna lie, being in that area, it's nice places to eat. There's always gonna be something to do, shopping, you know, all the things that you would want as a college student, like they have it. But living out there, y'all, took out the majority of my money going to school, strictly just went to paying my rent. I have talked about this in multiple videos on my channel, y'all, and I have like 3 or 4 other videos on my channel talking about what it's like going to KSU, housing, financial aid, getting accepted, what to expect, all that stuff. I even have a recap from my first year going to KSU. I will put all the links to those videos in the description, but I do want to address the housing situation as a con. I need to put an emphasis on that because I want everyone who applies to Kennesaw to know this before they come. On-campus housing is very slim. The chances of you getting on-campus housing if you apply late is slim to none, not gonna lie. I would recommend applying as soon as you get accepted, because let me give y'all another fact here. So like I said before, there are over 45,000 students that go to Kennesaw State. Now that doesn't necessarily mean all of them stay on campus. We have a lot of commuters and we have a lot of online students as well. So okay, but that still doesn't account for everybody. Now, I got this statistic straight from Google, y'all. Let me show y'all what I asked. How many Kennesaw State students live on campus? Around 6,000 students live on campus at Kennesaw State. That's crazy. That's actually crazy to me because that's not even a quarter of the students that go to Kennesaw State. Not even a quarter. What? It literally says, and I'll read this whole paragraph to y'all, around 6,000 students live on campus at Kennesaw State, which is located in Georgia. The university has 10 residence halls across the Marietta and Kennesaw campuses, because remember, we have 2 different campuses, y'all. And they offer over 300 residential programs each year. I'm not gonna lie, when I came to Kennesaw my junior year, I already knew I wasn't getting housing. So that's when I had to go and get my off-campus apartment, which literally cost me, towards the end, close to $1,000 a month. And every year they increase the rent because of inflation, of course, but we're in 2024 now. So it's like, the cost of living it's at its all-time high. So I can only imagine what it's like now. But when I first started going there back in, what was it, like 2022, it maybe cost me around like $780, $790 a month, which honestly wasn't terrible because we live so close to the city, and I had to pay it because I had to live somewhere. I couldn't commute every day, so it was like, hey, you know, it's kind of like a trap. I don't want to put it like that, but it's kind of like you either pay this money or you commute or you don't go to school here. Like, it's that simple. I can't really take their side too much because it's like apartment complexes that are off campus are separate entities than KSU housing. Like, they're not lumped together. They work in conjunction, but at the end of the day, you're going to be paying that apartment complex. You're not paying KSU. They're just different. I just feel like Kennesaw, they could do better as far as housing, like instead of building all these off-campus apartments, because there's at least like 6 or 7 now. Like, that's how serious it is. They'll invest money in their off-campus housing before they'll invest in on-campus to actually save students money. That's my thing. That may not be like a direct KSU problem, but you are going to have to endure housing off-campus if you do come to KSU and you haven't already applied for on-campus housing, because 9 times out of 10, if you apply late, you're not gonna get it. You might get waitlisted, but you may not come off the waitlist until after the semester starts. So then where are you gonna stay? And that's a big if. So yeah, I just had to let y'all know about housing. I do have not 1 but 2 different videos talking about housing at KSU, even showing you guys real-time videos of what the places look like. I just had to give y'all the tea. I just want people to know what they really getting themselves into. I love my school, don't get it wrong, but I did have to let y'all know about that housing because it's expensive. So to end this video, I'm just going to answer a few questions that people have had in the comments in my previous videos. These are about housing, admissions, and things like that. This question says, I know you posted this video a year ago, but I have some questions. Thank you. I want to live on the off-campus apartments, but it says that you have to make 3 times your rent for income. I will be paying for these apartments myself, and I can afford it from working my job, but I definitely cannot make 3 times my rent. How can I make this work, or is this statement true to live off campus? So it's kind of yes and no. You don't necessarily have to make 3 times your rent, but you do have to have a credit check. If you don't have established credit, you have to have a guarantor. So basically what that means is you have to have somebody signing on your lease that has established credit, and they have to be approved. So I had to have my mom. At the time, I did not have established credit, or at least not enough to sign off and have my own name on my lease, and they do have to pass a credit check. The second question is, does KSU FAFSA cover housing, or do you pay that out of pocket? And I'm transferring to KSU from out of state. Do you think it's best to live on or off campus? Honestly, you can pay for your housing through your FAFSA, but it's more so through the loans that you take out. I know a lot of people who stayed off campus, they didn't have $700 or $800 to give to, you know, rent every month. They're college students, so of course not. So they pretty much just had to take out loans. You pretty much get those loans as your refund, which is kind of what I talked about a little bit before and in my other videos. Once you get that refund, it's the amount that you took out minus what KSU needs, and it's normally, you know, around like a few $1,000s, and that's what you use to pay your rent. So it's more so loans. And when you apply for FAFSA and you get that refund from KSU, that's how you can use it to pay for your rent. But if I had a preferred recommendation to stay on or off campus, I honestly would just stay off campus. The hassle of trying to get on-campus housing is a lot, and they're kind of around the same price range, but off-campus is just a lot nicer. Another question is, so the meal plan and the housing is all out of pocket, but FAFSA and HOPE usually cover tuition, right? Yes, your FAFSA and your HOPE cover your tuition first before any type of housing or anything like that. Depending on if you live on or off campus, housing is lumped into your tuition if you live on campus, as well as your meal plan. So that's different. If you live off campus and your housing and your meal plan is not included, then you can take it out of your loans, like I said before, and use it like that. And all right, y'all, last question that I got is, so if I apply to transfer, do you think I could get admitted real quick even though I need to send in my transcripts later in May? Honestly, yes. Colleges still admit you if you don't have your final transcript. All you have to do is just send it in as soon as you have the final one. I definitely recommend, if you try to go, apply as soon as possible. It's better knowing that you got in and being able to get everything else in line, and you can always send them the documents that they need later on. But okay, y'all, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope this was helpful, and I hope I gave you guys some insight into the pros and cons of going to KSU. If you guys have any questions, please do not hesitate to leave them in the comment section. I love reading you guys' comments, as you can tell, and maybe your comment will help out somebody else thinking about going to KSU. I would say come to the dark side, but it's not the dark side. Come to the light side over here at KSU. Not to be like sentimental, but going to KSU was literally like one of the best decisions I've made in my life. AU just wasn't the right fit for me, but KSU definitely fulfilled what I wanted out of my college experience. So I'm forever grateful for that, and I'm forever grateful that God put me in a position to know that I needed the change, and it's just been great ever since. My degree on the wall right there, couldn't have been without him. I keep getting off topic, but I know this video is long enough, but I have a series, I have a whole playlist of videos talking about college and vlogs going to KSU and AU and all that. So if y'all want to tap into that, I will also put that in the description. Make sure y'all like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you are new. All right, y'all, but I done enough talking. So without further ado, I will see you guys in the next video. Mwah. Love you, Kiss Gang.
I just finished on you. I just finished on you. I just did it on you.